Hey guys, it's Friday, it's video day, and welcome back to another episode of Tracks Off Grid. Well, we've got a lot of work done this week on the Beast we're really proud of, and I also want to tell you guys, as promised last week, I told you we got our new GoPro camera, which we are on right now, so bear with us. We're still learning some of the technical features about it, but we did go ahead and get a gimbal stick to keep everything nice and smooth. And with that being said, let's take a walk over here to the Beast and take a look in the interior of the cab. And as you guys can see, we've got the heater core back in, we put the CTIS module back in, the steering wheel's back in, the instrument cluster is back in and wired back up. Everything's working great. We also went ahead and we were able to find a brand new OEM center cap for the Stewart Stevenson steering wheels. Like I said last week, we redid all the bezels, hand sanded everything, and put a nice epoxy finish on that. So over the next week, the upholster should be done, and we'll get the panels back in place, the door panels back on, the insulation in place. The center engine hump cover is out to the fabric shop as well. They're going to be dyeing that to match the paint inside, so that's getting taken care of. And with that being said, let's go into the Habitat now, and we'll show you guys what we've gotten done inside here. And as you can see, our stove is actually in place. We cut out for that. We cut out the sink in place. We really like the sink. This thing was a really awesome design. Your faucet and everything is compact right in there, and you pull it up as you need it. You put it back down, you're done. You've got counter space surface again. So we got that all installed. We picked up the backsplash piece. That's actually getting milled. We're doing some more work to that to make it work just right. We'll install that whole backsplash along that entire back there, and then come back up this side here next to the stove, and then we'll go ahead and treat all that so it's watertight and so forth and stain resistant. We also got our tile in place down in the shower. So that went in this morning actually, guys. We'll let that dry over the weekend, and then we can go ahead and set the Thetford toilet in there after we grout it. And as you can see over here in the corner, here's our Thetford cassette toilet. We're happy that came in. And we'll go ahead and put that in. We've already cut the hole in the back here on the other side for the cassette to be able to be pulled out. Get that wrapped up, finish trimming out around the door, build the door, finish up the bathroom, and that will be all said and done. As you can see, we also got in the ceiling paneling. Came up with a really good idea for putting that in. Talked to the client again about it. And again, guys, like I've said last time in the videos, everything we do is on the client's idea. We don't just sit there and do whatever we want on a whim. We get a lot of info and ideas from the client, sit down and talk to them, or get on the phone with them and talk to them, and go over exactly what they want in their build. So when they show up to get in a truck and drive away, it's what they wanted. This is not our whim of an idea that we put everything together. So with that also, we went ahead and we installed the ceiling lights. We did a nice LED so we can use low voltage in here for the lighting. All recessed. We'll get all that finished up. We'll put the trim pieces in place. We went ahead and got the rest of the chases installed. As you see, again, these were all ideas from the client. So we got this one installed as well. We started pulling all the wires through. We got the wire run over here for the mini split that we'll start getting ready to drop that in next week. The bed will go in place. The bed's gonna probably be like one of the last things, guys, just because we're finishing everything up in here. We still gotta put a floor down here, so we'll do that also, but a lot of progress. We're really happy. We also went ahead and got the day bed finished. We finished trimming out over here near the power distribution panel. We'll get the piano hinge on that next week, get that all finished up and finished. We'll finish out the trim on the front, and the day bed area will be done. Then we can finish up on the rough-in for the plumbing, get the sink hooked up, the water hooked up to the shower, the gas lines hooked up, the propane tanks installed, and we're in the home stretch right now, guys. We're really, really happy with the fact that this is getting wrapped up and we get to move on to some of our next jobs, and the client's also happy about that as well. So again, guys, you know, a lot of progress. We keep plugging away every week on it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We do want to hear back from everyone. Again, we're happy with all the feedback we're getting so far. And if you don't like what you see, let us know that too. And again, we're not afraid that constructive criticism is part of the job. But everything a lot of people have said so far has been very, very nice and encouraging. So again, guys, thanks for everything you've done. You're the ones that are making this channel. And I'm going to say it again. This is not for me, but if you guys haven't so far, check out Second Chance Canine. Travis down there, we become friends. Travis is still active military. And again, I'm not going to get into what he does. That's his own personal life. But he does work with canines. And they are now taking canines that have been, used in the field, whether it be for police, fire, EMS, military, whatever it be. And once they get to a point of age where they retire out of their actual service, these dogs now become service dogs for people maybe with PTSD or other issues that they need as service companions. So check them out. It's Second Chance Canine, and they do wonderful work down there. So guys, if you can, and again, I would never ask for anything from me, give a little something to these guys. They're trying to grow this business, and what they're doing is just remarkable and I think beneficial to everyone out there, and especially the men and women that have gone above and beyond to help serve this country. Again, whether police, fire, EMS, military, nurses, doctors, they all have done a lot for us, especially in this crazy times right now. So again, check them out, Second Chance Canine. We're going to do everything we can on our end to help them out. I know at some point in the future they want to build a truck that they can go around the country in and pick up dogs and have a mobile canine rescue type setup. So hopefully we can do that, something like that for them here in the near future. Again, guys, have a great weekend. We appreciate all your support again, and we will catch up with everyone next week. Bye-bye now.